here is the value in Daniel Cormier. This guy has put together one of the greatest. Tony Ferguson, a guy who can match all of Gaethje's entertainment.
Tonight that he has the longest win streak in the lightweight division. Tony Ferguson's at 12. And Tony Ferguson, man, but he said on the call the other day, I don't even know if Habib deserves the fight. Solely focused on competing against Justin Gaethje.
What you get out of Tony Ferguson is one of the most weird. Like we've talked about it before, that he almost moves like he's great. There's no one that can compare to it. I mean, you're talking about a guy who, it's like he hasn't even started fighting. It's freakish. He's long for the division. He's got great power in his hands. I mean, he is the full package and one of the most...
We are ready for a fight that is as anticipated as any. To the interim lightweight title fight, our tail of the tape is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Ferguson, 36 years old now. Gaethje, 31. Both fighters 5'11" tall. Both landed on the championship number 155 pounds. We'll see if Tony can maximize what is a whopping 6.5-inch advantage in reach. Now, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Chris Lee, Derek Cleary, and Sal D'Amato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC, and Direct Auto Insurance. Find affordable car insurance at directauto.com. Get direct and get going. And now, 5 rounds for the interim UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5'11" tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Southford, Arizona, presenting the number 4 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Justin, the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the fighter fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 26 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5'11" tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, he is the former interim UFC lightweight champion and the number 1 ranked lightweight contender in the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
All right, gentlemen, sit up. We've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep it clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
Woo!
Here we go.
Hype gives way to the action here. Stands to reason that this could be absolute bananas tonight. Brittany Palmer's got a good seat. Justin Gaethje's dad, Ray, we shout him out first time. He is not at Justin's fight in person. And here we go. Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Gaethje in blue, Ferguson is in black. Switching up the footwork early as usual.
I mean, this fight is so exciting. Like,
Yeah, I'm nervous.
yeah, I'm nervous. Like, because you never know what's going to happen. And you know when they come together, it's going to be so good.
Justin has some spectacular leg kicks. It's one of his best weapons. And Pettis used the leg kicks fairly well on Tony Ferguson in their fight.
Well, Edson Barbosa beat him up with kicks in the first round of their fight.
Good
but then Tony was able to go get him in the second round.
Tony Ferguson's got such weird movement. Look at this.
What's so good about Justin is he can throw the outside leg kick.
Like, nobody moves like him.
From the conventional there.
Oh!
and he can also throw that lead kick when you go southpaw.
Well, he also throws leg kicks in the clinch. Like he'll get you up against the cage and chop down on your legs. He's got very flexible hips in that regard.
When I was talking in the walk, man, Justin Gaethje going and fighting between years in college, all we're thinking about is going to school. This dude is out there fighting.
His fate, became a world champion. Now trying to do this. Well, he didn't want to be in those copper mines in Arizona and change.
Oh, nice right hand by Gaethje. This dude's a fighter.
Same here in the UFC.
And that's part of the reason Tony can fatigue guys, because he can take what you give him.
Good inside leg kick by Tony as well, both at the same time. Pettis stung him, Lando Venata stung him. Oh, Gaethje just stung him. But he's been stung before.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so tough that he'll take those shots. Joe, I'm trying. We gotta like whisper a little bit, man. People can hear us in there. He's got to watch that left hook. Gaethje has a phenomenal left hook. Really?
Yeah, you can hear everything.
I mean, they can hear us in there, man. You gotta be quiet.
I took the cans off for a second. I heard every word.
Shut up, Joe.
Thigh of Gaethje. He was not discriminating.
Whoa.
Gaethje's loading up. We might have to go call the fight from the back or something next time.
Ferguson jabs the.
Gaethje swinging for the bleachers. Oh my goodness. By Gaethje. Trying to come up with the top of that right hand. Oh, beautiful leg kick.
So pretty good. Ferguson goes high and lands.
High
Start for the plus 180 underdog Justin Gaethje tonight. Right, to still be in position to follow up a high kick with a jab.
Kicking a jab behind it. Beautiful.
2 minutes to go here, round one. Ferguson scrambles back up, attacks the body.
I've seen Ferguson drop guys with his jab. I saw him drop Cerrone. I saw him drop a few guys. That must be his power hand that he's fighting without the front.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of people talk about Ferguson's power as being attrition-based, but he told us last Friday that he hits hard. The one thing he really connected with his dad on was how to hit the heavy bag hard. And
wow, either one of them landed there. Throws that right hand and that left hook behind it better than anybody. Oh, nice.
Goodness.
Justin Gaethje.
certainly believes he has power, even if he doesn't always get the credit for it.
Seen it in a long time.
So good with the technical details. His coach, Trevor Whitman, is fantastic. Just
Talks so much about his leg kicks. I think his left hook is probably his best punch. The forehead of Ferguson here. Under a minute here in round one.
he can knock you out with anything.
Nice mouse in the middle of.
Well, look at the right hand that he knocked Barboza out with. I mean, he.
Come on, Tony. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get in there. Look at. Hands up.
Right hand there.
Gaethje's looking sharp, man.
Very sharp.
Hands up, Tony. He's going to run right into it like that.
Good.
Come on. Relax. Nice and relax. You need coaches in there. If it's in there, it's there.
Fast and clean. The punches are. There's no.
And Justin Gaethje's fast, too.
Just touch it.
Oh my goodness.
That left hook. Another one.
Another one.
Moving well defensively tonight as well.
Oh man. No fat in them.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
That left hook is nasty from Justin Gaethje.
And there's that inside low kick. Something happened there. They exchanged words. It was like Justin was apologizing for something. It might have been an eye
round
poke.
by Justin Gaethje.
Eye poke.
Looking beautiful, Tony. Looking beautiful, man. That was some beautiful boxing.
Speed's there. Hey, speed's there.
Power shot at the neck. Okay? But when he goes southpaw on one short step, shoot the right quick. Okay? And if he starts to pull away, the left hook comes with it. Okay? Also, don't forget to touch low kick. Okay? Don't just shoot the low kick. He's got really good feet.
He touches the leg. Oh yeah, that's the eye poke. That's what
yeah.
That's why they stopped there
That's
for
the
a second.
combination.
Yep.
That's the conversation they were having.
Tony Ferguson, who also said to his cornerman Rashad Holloway, where's the cut man, who did not come in and treat the cut by the right ear of Tony Ferguson.
Fight.
All right, here we go, round two.
Oh.
Justin with a sharp right hand.
Yeah, but Tony kind of stumbled him a little bit, looks like, off that Superman punch.
Yeah, it looks like both guys landed there. And you're seeing a lot of that.
Gaethje reset there, almost paid for it.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
Nice inside low kick. Oh, that left hook is money.
It's so nasty. Trevor Whitman wanted Justin to touch his shoulder and then throw his kick, not just throw his kick out. Out naked.
Junior's there all the way. Especially on that side. The junior's there. Step off and shoot that right after.
Ferguson trying to find a point of entry here.
Because he has been hit with some shots.
It's phenomenal.
The last three, it's crazy that, I mean, Tony Ferguson has a great chin.
Oh, man. Stung him with that left hand. He's also responding to this. He's recognizing that he's getting hit. He has a phenomenal chin, but...
Guys, Justin Gaethje has hit like this, went to sleep.
I mean, he knows this is dangerous.
Yeah, and Justin's got some respect.
He's not charging forward. Big respect.
Gaethje looks good, man.
He looks very good, very sharp.
Look at it, look at it. Ear to ear.
Again.
Big respect.
There's that low kick, chopping away at the calf. It's a huge difference.
18th to May 9th in terms of the preparation and the value.
I mean, he was willing to fight Tony with a very short notice. Oh my goodness, look at this.
His team talked a lot about those extra 3 weeks from April.
He is landing so good that he's not getting anything back from Tony now.
Almost like a full camp.
Yes.
Right hand over the top. But giving him that extra 3 weeks,
he gets into those exchanges, he's not even really throwing yet. Okay, there he goes. That when Tony, and that's a problem.
Yes.
Right? He's hitting him so cleanly.
If he thinks that Justin is burning off too much gas, that Justin is blowing a lot of steam. But Tony will wait. He will bide his time, particularly if he thinks Tony will play possum.
The patience, maybe early on against Michael Johnson, he goes crazy. I do think so far this speaks, though, Joe, to what you were talking about, the Gaethje. Very calculated.
Oh my goodness, right hand and a left hand. But look at this.
He's a step behind now, technically, with Gaethje, right in the stand-up. It looks like
Tony's like, come on, let's keep going.
And that's what Ferguson has to do, though. He needs to try to make it ugly, like some of those fights where we see those guys
rounds at this exact pace. Beautiful left hook. Keep this up for 5.
Get all beat up fighting him.
Right, but here's the question. Tony can get that. Right, but can he do this for 5 rounds?
Left, right, then throws that big left hook. I mean, look at how Justin changes his level, moves his head left, right.
Especially the way he's been eating these shots. Oh, we got stung with that left hand.
Man.
Ferguson will be here for 5 rounds. This is the question, because it's likely that Tony...
How is he taking these shots?
He's taking them like they're nothing.
Yeah, he had...
Oh, my goodness. God. Woo. And he blew his nose, which is a big no-no. There's the elbow, spinning. He ate that low kick and then switched stances.
Hasn't so much as flinched. 90 seconds to go round 2.
This is how he overwhelms guys. Starts throwing stuff at him.
Especially if he catches you.
And now you see him start to try to just pick up the pace.
That's when he turns it up. Justin goes across the legs there. Sleeping. If he thinks that you're resting, if he thinks you're trying to recover.
Moved his head off the center line as he threw the kick.
He went across the front of the beautiful low kick by Gaethje.
And Tony threw that big right hand, but Justin thighs.
Punches though, and he's missing.
And Trevor Whitman.
Man,
he's throwing a lot in those.
Left hook comes.
It's crazy how Ferguson just absorbed those.
I told him that when you throw the right hand,
oh my goodness!
When he moves back,
these are punches that have been putting people away.
Fire. Everything is hard on both sides.
This is one of the reasons why Ferguson is the...
Now Tony with a nice 1-2. Gaethje return.
Come on, G, let's go. Trust it. That's it.
See?
Let's go. It was there. It was there. Let it go.
Boogeyman.
Relax,
he just keeps coming. See, heavy breathing.
Oh!
His corner. You will not... And you'll watch when he goes back to Gaethje's in big trouble. Look at Tony Ferguson's stomach. Not even breathing
No,
heavy.
Incredible.
It's freakish. It's freakish. He can put on a pace that no one can keep up with, and he doesn't get tired. It's very strange.
Sit down.
Golden.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah. Got lazy?
No. Take 10% off your shots. You're trying to kill him.
Okay.
Pop him with good, clean shots. Okay? Okay? Every once in a while you can throw a cleaner, but you got to know you could touch him with it.
When you see Gaethje with that right hand there.
Yeah.
Look at these shots. I mean, he's throwing everything into them. Look at this one. Boom, on the chin. But it's just crazy because everybody he hits with these kind of power bombs goes flying. And Tony Ferguson just eats them. Now, this is the end of the round. Look at this uppercut from Tony Ferguson. Boom.
Oh, that was nasty.
I mean, and he caught him throwing an uppercut. He caught him throwing an uppercut, telegraphing it. Now let's see what happens here, because it looked like Tony would. Now let's see what happens here, because it looked like Tony was just starting to get to him.
Yep.
And he was slowing down.
Right. All right, round 3 brought to you by Beef3, the official protein snack of UFC.
You heard what Trevor Whitman told him. Take some walking the shots. You're trying to kill him with everything.
Yeah. But that's what we were saying as well. It looks like he's just throwing home run punches.
25 minutes against Justin Gaethje sounds less daunting.
Don't know how.
This is good right hand there.
Justin Gaethje fought 8 great rounds in round 2, and then he gets dropped at the end. You know?
Beautiful right hand there.
Tell stories about Ferguson training 6 hours straight without so much as a water, but when you hear Eddie Bravo, Drake,
He's cutting out.
It's everything. It's not just the he's a real freak. Cardio. It's the power, the perseverance, the chin. It doesn't slow down, he doesn't get tired. I've really never seen anything like it.
Gonna have to match that. With the footwork like that, and not allow the pressure to overwhelm him. And like you said, the pace doesn't slow down. In Justin.
See? Oh, he cleans it right there. Beautiful shot, and Tony just keeps coming.
Tony's all
his right eye is really swollen. But his right eye is real swollen.
He's got the cut under the right side. He's got the cut over the left. All those left hooks.
Yeah. Under the right eye, it looks like it's swollen real quick, though. That could be a real problem. It's going to impede his vision, and it's going to get bigger, because it's swollen quick.
this is we come up on 3 minutes here in round 3. And there's also a cut underneath that right eye that's not going to help him.
That cut's the problem. That cut's gonna, every time you make contact with that cut, it starts to blow it up. But Justin Gaethje doesn't throw jabs.
Oh, beautiful counter by that.
Oh, he stunned him. He heard him with that right hand.
Ferguson buckled but regained composure, and now he lands a big right.
Oh, man. Gaethje's got to be careful that he doesn't burn himself out. A lot of time left in this round. He's trying to put Tony away.
Or get hurt going in.
Yes.
Tony can't get out.
Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy.
Tony can't get out of the way of that right hand, man.
Right after Whitman commanded Gaethje to time those power shots again.
You might be able to stand up to him right now. You can't just take those clean.
Under 2 minutes here, round 3.
It seems like the tide is shifting.
Timed too perfectly.
Ferguson's opponents look like that.
He's getting beat up right now.
And the punishment on Ferguson's face. We're used to seeing, but Justin's using good defense there. He's catching a lot of those punches.
Just make it ugly, man, and get busy. This is what Ferguson has to do to him. Punch him.
Yeah, catch him on the hands. Took that one.
He does a good job of rolling with punches, right? High guard, rolling.
Oh, there's that right hand.
It's that pullback.
Oh, my goodness.
And he doesn't have the right hand. That right hand, he almost like lead guides Tony into a pullback throw. And you know Tony Ferguson will not get served.
Nice connection with the left by Ferguson.
He do what his coaches tell him right away, too.
A minute of round 3.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. He's going to continue to press, continue to work.
Give me sand. He's doing some Bruce Lee stuff.
Yeah, here you go. Give me sand. Give me sand. Hold up. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Heard him. Now he's starting to load up again on his shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Watch Gaethje here.
Short time. Here. Short time. Here we go.
But then you...
Beautiful left hook. Look how clean that left hook is. Incredible. Really incredible.
I cannot believe he's still standing up, taking all on the right hand.
It's
Man, I mean, Justin Gaethje's fighting a beautiful fight.
Hold it up. Right up. Let's go.
Got from Ferguson, but conceivably could be 3-0 for the underdog.
wow.
Cut up. Might have to throw in him another, you know. It's not a problem.
You watch Justin Gaethje here, look at that. Fade it off, throw the right leg kick, then the left hook over the top, another right hand lands. This one actually staggered Ferguson. Another right hand. I mean, he landed this right hand so many times. How in the world is Tony Ferguson still standing? These are the same shots that have put everybody out on this run that Justin Gaethje did.
Incredible, and right after the end of that last round where he got staggered, to have him come back that way. This is a great fight.
Joe, you heard the Ferguson corner talk about an Imanari roll, maybe a change in strategy here?
Yeah, they're saying, Eddie Bravo was saying maybe go for an Imanari roll at one point in time. You saw him reaching down and touching the ground. If you see him dive under and try to grab a hold of a leg and spin, it's a move made after Imanari, who's a very famous Japanese submission artist who fought many, and Tony's exceptional at it. The question is, can he get that off? It's a great way to roll into a heel hook organization.
And we've seen Tony do it before. Yeah. He's tried it before. He's attempted it.
Looking like he's lowering his body, changing levels. You see Tony feigning it on a guy like Justin Gaethje, a guy who has outstanding takedown defense. In the process, do stuff like that. Look at that. But he can also do it and throw a wheel kick there.
Run, man. He's been good. He's been dominant. And just we have not seen Tony Ferguson struggle like this on his 12th fight. Gaethje is fighting a fantastic fight, but you cannot count on Tony Ferguson as you head into these championship rounds.
No, you can't count him out, but this is absolutely the most punishment. It's such a clean left hook. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. We've ever seen Ferguson take. Right. Look at that. Beautiful left hook there. And it's... Oh!
Ferguson doesn't even wobble. He continues to land.
Every part of himself into that left hook.
Oh my goodness.
Pico,
take a little bit off of that.
Another left hand doesn't miss for Gaethje.
And just land clean shots.
All those leg kicks that he's landed.
He's got to listen to his coach, though. His coach telling him.
3 minutes here to go, round 4.
Let's go right here.
Justin can land them when he's on top of you. Spectacular. And keep punching that thigh. It's so weird. Good front kick to the body by Ferguson.
Point Gaethje has fought with him, and Gaethje has won the bat, right? He just wants to try to get you to fight with him. He's just wanting to get, you know, he's just wanting to throw stuff.
Yeah. Oh my!
Both of them landed there, though.
Oh, my goodness.
The majority of the exchanges.
Goodness. He's done. Oh, he hurt him.
Now Ferguson. He's in trouble here.
What happened there? Oh, man. It's the leg, right? He beat up his legs. All those strikes up top. And
Gaethje perhaps knows what in the water
Oh,
here.
my goodness. From that punch. He was stunned.
he's beating up the legs also.
That helped, but his legs wobbled.
But when he kicks, Justin checks. He's not checking Justin's kicks.
Yes.
He hasn't been able to get the timing on him.
Well, a lot of Justin's kicks come from punch distance.
Joe, look at that last action. Tony threw that strike and almost waited for the counter because he's been hit with so many counter punches to this point.
Yes.
He threw it and he just kind of waited like, okay, I know I'm going to get hit because I threw something.
Clenching up.
That was a big right hand by Gaethje. I am amazed that he can stand up to those strikes.
It's truly the heart of a champion. And toughness.
He's timing it so well, and Justin's throwing those punches so efficiently. It's such a perfect technique.
Gaethje not the type. As he absorbs the groin strike there, not probably behooves Gaethje to keep this thing moving. Less than a minute to go, round 4.
Body by Ferguson, nasty left hook. Oh, left hook. Beautiful jab by Ferguson.
Those leg
Hurt him with that low kick.
He's beating those legs up bad.
Nice stick with the right hand by Gaethje. Ferguson just keeps coming forward.
What a fight.
Oh, can you imagine what the fans will be doing right now?
This fight's
Ferguson
Fans will be losing their mind.
Oh, high
head
kick.
kick.
so good.
They'd be going crazy all night. I mean, we've had multiple fights where
rips the body, now goes high. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Wow. What a fight. Look at this. Boom. Look at this right hand. And look at the legs of Tony
Joe,
Ferguson.
It was the punch. It was the kick. It landed right on the temple.
Right on the temple, and the legs go. I mean, that is as stunned as we've ever seen Tony Ferguson in his career.
Boy.
You land them shots, if you miss or if you see nothing's there, step out quick, move right away. Don't freeze, moving over to the right side. Just so you know.
Hey, look at me, half.
No
Hey,
way,
look at me. The last time you got too comfortable, you got stopped.
Twice.
Okay? Yes, sir. Look at me. You be sharp as a motherfucker. Expect he's going to come out. He's going to roll at your legs.
Yes, sir.
Keep chopping the legs and keep doing damage. Be sharp.
Got to be nice as a coach when your fighter really has fun in this atmosphere, because that's not always the norm.
But they told Justin, last time you got this comfortable, you got stopped. But did you hear the corner of Tony Ferguson? Remember, he said, when you throw something, move, don't pause, and wait and lean. That's what I was talking about when I said Tony waited for the counter.
Well, you got to think Tony must be feeling that he's behind.
He has to know.
be. He has to know.
Because nothing, this doesn't feel familiar to him. Right? To be getting hit that much and to feel like this guy's in front of him and he ain't going nowhere and he's not melting. Justin's checked almost every single kick.
Yeah. Now, from checking those kicks, Tony's shins are bleeding. Well, it's also his legs, as you were saying, DC. All those leg kicks, he got hurt again.
He got hurt again. I mean, he's got hurt 3-4 times now.
Clock working against Ferguson here. Right hand over the top for Gaethje.
It's not. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What a combination, all set up by the jab.
And look how calm he is. Gaethje is so relaxed.
He is beating those legs up, though, man. Look at Tony's limping now.
Tony's limping. He gets hit, and he can't take it.
Justin told us on the call he was going to start at the legs and then work all the way up.
Performance by Gaethje against the guy with the longest win streak.
To the head. That's exactly what he's done.
This is amazing. It's amazing.
He got here.
Yes.
But this is the best version of Justin Gaethje that we've ever
in the division.
Beat him there first. Beat him there. Let's
Joe,
go.
he was great when
Is in front of him here. 3.5 minutes now to go.
Get that right hand up.
Seeks won a major title outside the UFC, defended it 5 times, but the gold he
received, and by far.
Look at it.
1-2 backs up Ferguson.
And his coaches want him to be smart. They don't want him to go crazy.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's look how calm he is.
Normally he would just go crazy here and start giving and taking.
Nice leg kick by Tony. What a jab. Look at that.
That's the new version of Justin Gaethje, where he doesn't put himself in the fire when he's got somebody hurt.
Amazing.
Come on, Tony. I need you to breathe. You see it. I know you see it.
Tony's got to figure out something here. There's the Imanari roll attempt. I mean, you got to really penetrate deep to get that roll.
It's to go and get that leg, you know?
Yeah. But it's too little too late.
And he's all beat up, man. He doesn't have the explosive.
So he's getting punished.
And he's getting beat up bad,
He's
man.
getting punished.
I got to be honest, Rogan. The uppercut in the second round, if you only a round, but outside of that, I don't see how we could have given him one.
No, I don't think.
You want to have to give Tony.
You got to think Habib Nurmagomedov. Right.
You know?
Oh, we stunned him again.
The undisputed champion is watching this somewhere, very intrigued at what is transpiring.
And John, with the wrestling background of Justin Gaethje.
And he look at him, he's being calm, picking his shots.
Yeah.
It's just,
but look at how intelligent and technical Gaethje's fighting.
Every time Tony tries to push off of that left leg, he stumbles. Legs given, man.
How many shots can one human being take?
I think this has to be.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. In the 5th round, the championship fight where he's winning. Well, this is not a regular human, right?
A record for fight-ending shots taken by one person.
Unconscious at this point.
I mean, in the first round.
Tony Ferguson is not a regular human.
He is
Most people would be. He's hurt. He's hurt real bad.
Real hurt.
Oh, he's hurt bad. They're going to stop the fight. Every kick he's checked.
Come on, Tony.
Oh, punches fresh. And now he's taking them beaten up.
He checked it again.
Some of the strikes. He took those fights.
That's it. Justin Gaethje stops Tony Ferguson in round 5. He's the UFC's interim lightweight champion.
I never. Wow. I mean, that is the most amazing performance of Justin Gaethje's career.
Spectacular.
Justin Gaethje gets it done. A plus 180 underdog coming in tonight.
Oh, wow. Justin goes to hug Tony, and Tony just pushed him away.
Did you hear what Gaethje told him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said being an a-hole gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Certainly some emotions from Tony Ferguson, not liking the fact that he was stopped on his feet.
Well, at the end when he got stunned, it looked like he was shaking his head.
Jeez.
Like it wasn't like nothing, like his body wasn't functioning correctly after he got hit with that shot. Herb Dean, the best in the business. Herb Dean took a look at him. He's like, I've seen enough. Yeah. I want to see that end sequence again because when Justin cracked him,
Joe, Justin
you're gonna
about
have
to get
your nose fixed without him breaking it.
Joe.
Amazing.
All right, let's get to the fight replay. It's brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character
Here
since
it goes
1872.
again. Let's see what happens because he hits him. Oh my goodness,
man.
it's a jab. And look.
But I mean, it's just
look,
enough.
He's
it's
shaking his head.
Yeah.
It's like, look how he's shaking his head.
And
it's
his legs are beat. Everything's beat.
It's gone. And then he hits him again. Herb Dean is the best in the business. I mean, that's a good stoppage. It's just like a man can only take so much punishment.
Right.
And when you see Tony Ferguson do that, like
for sure.
This drunken kung fu thing he's doing here, like this is just because of the overall punishment.
24 minutes of getting beat. 24 minutes of getting beat up will do that to anybody. But Justin Gaethje's about to get that black and gold jersey right now.
That's right.
Nothing feels better than getting that black and gold T-shirt with your name on the back. And Justin Gaethje's about to get strapped up, man. What a performance by the human. Highlight. It was as good as it comes, John. Nobody could have expected that level of dominance from Justin Gaethje.
So Ferguson, once he was able to bottle the emotions, he and Gaethje did have a moment. And when we talked to Tony Ferguson, he was just dripping with respect for Justin Gaethje and that team. So this was probably the resolution and the visual that many of us expected. But Justin...
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 5. declaring the winner by TKO and new interim UFC lightweight champion, Jostyn the Highlight Gaethje.
I'm fucking big of a fan of you. I love you, bro. Oh yeah. See you again. Smoke a blunt later.
I'm here with the winner and new interim champion, Jostyn Gaethje. Do you not want that on you? Why'd you just throw that off?
Wait for the real one.
What a performance. Jostyn, you came in here tonight. This was a fight that, because Nurmagomedov couldn't make it to the April card, you were slated to fight then on short notice, but you had the opportunity to truly prepare for this fight, and what a performance. Has it sunk in? I mean, how good do you feel about that fight?
I knew I was a killer stepping in here. I'm good, bro.
I'm sure you knew you were a killer, but you also knew Tony
Ferguson. On earth. No better drug on earth. Adrenaline coursing through my veins. This is hard work. I've worked since I was 4 years old. It's each day at a time for me. I never look past one day, and you just have to be better than yesterday. That's all it is.
What we saw from you tonight is not just what we always see, which is incredible aggression and spectacular technique, but you were more measured. You were more calculated. Tell me about that.
I have a world-class coach. I had to lose to change. You can't fix what's not broken. And, you know, once I understood what was wrong, I was getting hit too much. And I was honestly having too much fun. Both times I lost, I became complacent because I was having so much fun. And at this level, you absolutely cannot do that. I'm fighting the best in the world. Habib is the best in the world. I've been working since I was 4 for challenges like this. And, you know, I'm happy to represent the United States of America against Dagestan or Russia's best. He's 28-0, and there's no other challenge I want right now. I want to fight him.
Well, I can't wait to see you fight him. Now, tell me about this fight tonight, because Tony Ferguson ate some incredible shots. Was that surprising to you? Because you hit him with everything but the kitchen sink.
I'm half Mexican. I know who El Cucuy is. There's no surprise.
Now, at the end of the fight, when Herb Dean came in to stop the fight, when you saw he was staggered, were you surprised?
I mean, you know, I feel bad for him, because if that was me, I'd be fucking pissed. Because I came in here to die. I told my coaches in the back, you're not gonna like it, but I'm ready to die tonight. And that's the mentality you have to come in here with. It's not about winning or losing for me. It's about not disappointing myself, my family, and representing God to the best I can. And being a good person. Helping my neighbor. That's all I care about. I live every day to help. I have a human services degree. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be doing social work somewhere. I'd probably be a probation officer. I want to work with at-risk youth. I'm a killer in here, but as soon as I step out of this octagon, you will not see that in me.
Well, in the biggest fight of your career, you performed brilliantly. This was truly a spectacular fight, and an honor to call it. Congratulations. Yes, really amazing. I don't care. Congratulations.
All right, Corona's way worse, so blood won't kill you. All glory to God, man. My parents, to be a good parent, you have to lead by example. You never tell your kid to do something and do the opposite. If you're gonna say something, you prove it and you show it. That's how my parents led me, and that's why I'm the person I am. Lead from the front.
Congratulations, sir. Jostyn Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Tony Ferguson. Tony, first of all, amazing fight and just an incredible war. What did you expect coming in here, and what, if anything, was surprising?
Man, it's been a long fucking camp. I'll be real. We've been preparing since November. Obviously, the 18th didn't follow through with Habib. Obviously, Jostyn was the only one that wanted to sign on the dotted line. Just a long camp, and then just, you know, the weight cut had nothing to do with it. Jostyn's a tough son of a bitch. I'll be real. We're prepared for Habib, not too much of a striker. Shit happens, man. What can you do, man? But I would have much rather got finished instead of having somebody step in it. I was still inside of it. Even though he stopped, I wish I would have walked in and I got finished.
Well, you are a champion, and I'm sure that's how you would have wanted to go out. Give us your thoughts on what happens from here. Do you go back and reassess, or do you jump right back in?
Let's go back and get, you know what I mean? The consolation rounds, you have to win back, and you have to obviously earn it. Props to Justin, like I said, and his team. Tough son of a bitch. And thank you for taking the fight, Justin. Hopefully the crowd, everybody, faith, family, and friends. Remember, we did this, guys, for you. So we're bringing sports back, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the fight, man. And from my kid, I love you, son, and my wife. I'm okay. And everybody else in my family, just want to say thank you very much for the support. And I'm glad to see you again, fucker.
Glad to see you too, sir. Congratulations on an awesome fight, an excellent performance. Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Daddy's coming home, Armand, but Justin Gaethje is the new interim UFC lightweight champion, and all indications are he will have a date with Habib Nurmagomedov later in 2020.
А историческими зданиями. На первый взгляд, это кажется незаметно, но центр Санкт-Петербурга целиком расположен на островах, каждый из которых имеет свое название. Мы увидим лучшие образцы архитектуры и искусства, проплывем по всем основным речным артериям, увидим всемирно известные парки и памятники. Так что устраивайтесь поудобнее и приготовьтесь смотреть и слушать. Внимание! Мосты над каналами Петербурга расположены довольно низко. Привыча Строганова розовое здание на углу Невского и Мойки стало первым сооружением нового типа, построенным не в глубине, а прямо по красной линии, как по Невскому проспекту, так и по набережной. Для строительства дворца был приглашен архитектор Франческо Бартоломео Растелли. Здание неоднократно перестраивалось, но, несмотря на перестройки и пожар, в нем в первозданном виде сохранился бальный зал. Это единственный в Санкт-Петербурге подлинный, невоссозданный парадный интерьер расцвета. Первыми Мойку заселяли адмиралтейские служащие и военные. Они жили в деревянных домах, расположенных вдоль реки так плотно, что первый же пожар еще в петровские времена уничтожил все строения. Длинный желтый дом с колоннами, который тянется до самого моста, можно сразу и не узнать с этого ракурса. Перед нами здание главного штаба. То самое, которое выходит фасадом на Дворцовую площадь. Главный штаб был центральным органом военного управления, да и сейчас здесь располагается командование Западного военного округа. Вместе с военными тут также размещалось Министерство иностранных дел и Министерство финансов. Архитектор главного штаба Карл Росс. Сооружение считается уникальным. Было очень сложно объединить разрозненные дома по берегу Мойки и на Дворцовой площади в единый комплекс. От некоторых домов оставляли только каркасы, а внешний корпус строили заново. А фасад главного штаба имеет форму дуги, протяженностью более полукилометра. Это одно из самых длинных сооружений в Европе. От моста перед нами немного виден кусок Дворцовой площади с Александровской колонной, которая, как и арка Желтого Петру I. Именно архитектор самого длинного строения Петербурга Карл Росси отговорил императора от этой идеи и предложил более логичный по тематике монумент. Там же, от моста, виден угол здания главного штаба, выходящий на Мойку. Его оставили острым, чтобы не нарушать плавность линий здания со стороны площади. В народе этот угол быстро получил прозвище «Утюг». Дарственные на строительство жителям окрестностей Мойки выдавались с условием обязательной отделки канала деревом. Петр I неустанно заботился о своем детище и даже издал указ об уборке набережных. Тех, кто сливал в реку нечистоты, штрафовали, били кнутом, а в некоторых случаях даже отправляли на каторгу. Петербург был основан в 1703 году указом царя Петра I. Была позже занята Швецией, сильной морской и торговой державой, владевшей в конце 17 века большей частью побережья Балтики. Мы входим в Зимнюю канаву. Небольшой канал, соединяющий реку Мойку и Неву. Обратите внимание на арку-галерею над водой. Она располагается между зданиями Старого Эрмитажа и Эрмитажного театра. Когда галерея была построена, завистники пытались оклеветать архитектора в глазах заказчицы императрицы Екатерины II и пустили слух, что арка очень непрочна и может упасть в любой момент. Екатерина, дабы развеять все домыслы, приказала устроить в галерее грандиозный пир с множеством приглашений. Само собой разумеется, что арка-мост, проект, который был тщательно продуман и рассчитан, выдержала празднество, после чего вопросы о ее неточности уже не обсуждались. Проплывая под аркой, взгляните налево, на небольшую лестницу, спускающуюся к воде. По легенде, на третьей ступеньке этой лестницы сидит незримый дух Петербурга. Поприветствуйте его, сняв шляпу, и заходите к нему, когда бываете в центре города. Зимняя канавка – это удивительно тихое и красивое место. Мост за аркой галереи на выходе к Неве знаменит благодаря опере Петра Ильича Чайковского «Пиковая дама», в третьем действии которой Лиза бросается с Эрмитажного мостика прямо перед вами в воды зимней канавки, после того, как от нее убегает помешавшийся на 3 картах Герман. Отсюда происходит второе популярное название этого моста – мостик Лизы. Сейчас мы выходим в акваторию Невы, главной реки Санкт-Петербурга. Именно вокруг этого места и начинал развиваться наш город. Разведенные мосты над Невой давно стали символом Петербурга. Слева от нас находятся Дворцовый и Биржевой мосты, соединяющие Васильевский остров с центральной частью города и Петроградской стороной. Справа же расположен Троицкий мост, прямо по которому проходит Пулковский меридиан. До начала 20 века этот меридиан использовался в качестве нулевого для отсчета географических долгот на картах Российской империи. В конце XVI века территория Петербурга принадлежала Швеции. Русские и шведы боролись за удобный выход к Балтийскому морю. Отвоевав эти земли, царь Петр I понимал, что нужно любой ценой преградить путь шведам и закрепиться на берегах Невы. Для этого прежде всего нужна была крепость. Петр I сам выбирал для нее место, исследуя берег. И на маленьком Заячьем острове, там, где вы видите шпиль